Hello everyone, in this video we are going to cover one of the very important data type, which is list, and let me show you what all we are going to cover in this video. So we'll start with the basic definition and the basic understanding of the list. Then we will see whether list is an immutable data type or mutable data type. Then we'll see how we can perform indexing in list, and then the last topic for today's video would be built-in methods in Python. What are the already available present methods in Python? Let me launch my Jupyter notebook. I will create a new file for this. Let me rename it and we'll name it list. Right, simple and sorted list. Right, and now the first topic would be the concept of list. Right, so what is list? Right, the first question should be what is list. Well, just take an example. Whenever you go for the grocery shopping, what do you do first? You make a list, right? You make a list on a page of paper or in your cell phone, wherever. You just list down all the items which you want to buy, and obviously those items are countable. You just cannot go for an infinite like shopping, right? So this is exactly same in Python. The concept of list is exactly same. The only difference is that you have to write list in a in a defined manner, right? What is that? Suppose what I'm doing, I'm creating grocery list variable, and grocery list is equal to, suppose I want to buy cheese, then I want to buy let me say bread, right? Next I also want to add pav bhaji masala, right? Then I also want to buy bhindi, right? So this is the list for my grocery shopping, right? And I will execute this. So this is how we create list in Python. See, this is easy, right? So now the next topic is, so this first topic is completed. I hope it is very much clear. If you need more explanation, let me know in this comment section. Okay, so this list is completed. We will work on this and then you will have a better understanding that what is this list actually, right? Howsoever, I have given you the basic idea that this is list. Now the question comes whether this list is immutable data type or mutable data type, right? Right. So before going to this topic, let me do few more things for you all. So now the question is, like, in this list we have stored only the string data type, right? String data. Can we store integers as well? Let us see. So marks, I will create a variable marks, and in this what I will do, I will store the marks of student, right? Marks 67, 87, 45 and 98. So yes, we can do that, right? See, we can create a list of integers as well. Now let us see, can we do this for float? So let me take this height is equal to, I will create this variable height, and what I'll do, I will write it like this: 5.7, 6.1, then I can write 4.4 would be like 4.9, right? So yes, we can do that. Now these lists are called homogeneous list because the data type which we have stored in the list is of same type, right? In all these sections, the list, it should be code, right? Okay. Okay. So this is also homogeneous, this is also homogeneous, and this is also homogeneous, right? Can we store or can we make a heterogeneous list as well? So let us check. What I will do, I will write student detail, right? I will create a variable student details, and in this I'm going to store the name of the student. The name of the student is Daisy, and now I am going to add the surname of Daisy. Surname of Daisy is Matthew, and then I am going to create like I'm going to add another data which is going to add her age. Her age is 23, and then I am going to add another data which says what she's doing. She's a student, right? So, and let us add her height as well. So her height is equal to, oops, excuse me, height is equal to 5.7. So can you see, this is a string data type. This is this is also a string. Let me make it integer, right? So we have added integer data as well, we have added string data as well, and at the end we have also added a float type data. So this is called a heterogeneous list, right? Heterogeneous. Right now we haven't executed it. Let me check whether we can do this or not. Okay, so it's fine, we can do that. Now, there is one question for you all. The question is, can we create a list inside a list? Inside a list, we also call it nested list, right? You have to see this, that whether we can do this nested listing in Python or not, right? Before discussing the mutability or immutability feature of list, let me discuss this indexing like list, how we can do indexing in list. Indexing basically means the positioning of the element present in a list. Just like in this grocery list, we have cheese item 1, we have bread item 2, we have this pav bhaji masala item 3, and this bhindi item 4. So exactly we need to know that how we can do this. So there are basically two ways. One is this forward indexing, which starts from the very beginning, which starts from 0, and the other one is this backward indexing, which starts from the -1 and it starts from the end, right? So let me open my notebook. So yes, I am using this excuse me, yeah, so I am using this list again, this grocery list. In this I have stored cheese, bread, pav bhaji masala, and bhindi, and it's a kind of homogeneous list where the items, the data types of the items are same. We have taken 4 items, and now we'll see how we can do forward indexing. We'll start with forward indexing. So cheese is present at 0th position, bread is located at 1st position, Pav Bhaji Masala is at 2nd position, and Bhindi is at 3rd position. Similarly, if you want to do the backward indexing, guys, remember that backward indexing starts from the last element, right? Whatever the elements you have, whatever the number of elements you have in your any data type, the backward indexing will always start from the last element or the last item of your collection. By the way, this list is also known as collection, right? So this bhindi is at -1 position, pav bhaji at -2 position, this is at -3, and this is -4, right? So I hope this is clear. This is pretty simple, and this is going to be same in almost all sequential data types. I hope you guys remember, right? What are, so I think I have deleted that page, data types. No, I have this. So you can see here that that list is categorized under the sequential data type, right? It follows a sequence, one after the other, right? We can actually access them, right? So let me go back to the Jupyter notebook and see what happens. So we have this grocery list. I will just print this grocery, and suppose one trick to share with you all, suppose you know that you have created something grocery variable, if it was list or grocery items, or you don't know the exact variable name, so what you can do, you can just press your tab, right? It will complete it automatically, right? So I will just print it here and see my list is here, right? Suppose I want to access this pav bhaji masala. What I will do, I will write grocery, and again I will press tab. It will complete this automatically, and then I am going to use this square braces, and inside it I am going to write 2. Let me see what comes at second position. So yes, it is giving me pav bhaji masala. Now let me use the backward indexing. In backward indexing, suppose I want to know what is the element which is located at this position, right? So this is what, this is again pav bhaji masala. Let me change this pav bhaji masala from -3, right? So this is giving me bread, right? I hope this is clear. This is the forward indexing, and this is known as the backward indexing, right? So I hope I am clear till so far. If you have any confusion, you can just rewind the video and watch it again, because this in list is going to be very useful throughout your Python journey, right? So now we are at the third topic, which is mutable list or immutable list, whether list is a mutable data type or an immutable data type. So we have already seen that what are these mutable or immutable data types. Just a quick revision: if we can modify the data, without creating a new variable, then we say it mutable, else immutable. We have seen that string is an immutable data type. Now let us see whether we can change this already existing grocery list or not. So I'm using this print function, and I'll see what all elements I have, right? So I have this. So what happened, that I got a call from home that instead of this pav bhaji masala, I need rajma masala, right? I need to buy rajma masala. I got a call that pav bhaji masala is already at home, so I need to buy this rajma masala. So let us create this. Let us try to change this. So what I will do, I will type the variable name, and in this, see this pav bhaji masala, we have already seen that it is located at second index. So what I will do, I will do this, and let me try to change this. Now my requirement is this rajma masala, right? If this gets executed without throwing any error, then we will say that our list is an mutable data type. That means we can modify the data at any point of time. We can add more item to it, we can delete items from it, we can modify the items, modify the existing items from the list, right? So all these cheese, bread, pav bhaji masala and bhindi are items. Let me execute this. See, this happened. And now let us check our original list. So you can see that this pav bhaji masala is replaced with this rajma masala. So this is before replacement, and this is after replacement. So it is very easy. We can also add elements to it, but we'll see that in the next topic. And our next topic is methods for list data type. In this section, we are going to see how many functions are there, how many methods are available in Python basic for the list data type, right? So what I will do, I have already created this grocery list. I will print this, right? So yes, this is existing. Just a quick check. Now grocery, I will press tab, okay, and I will put a period, or I should say dot, right? And then again I'll press tab. See, these many functions are there. I think we can see all these functions in this video itself. So the first is this append, right? Let us use this append. And now what this append function does, to know this, you have to do shift plus tab. Just write the function and go inside this parenthesis and press shift plus tab. This is called the documentation, or you can say this explains what the function is going to perform. So this append method will append the element to the end of the list, right? So whatever the list we have created this list, and whatever element we'll write in this parenthesis, this will get added at the very end of the existing list, which is grocery list. So let me say that I again got a call from home, and I was asked to bring butter as well. right? I don't know what, right? Okay, okay, fine. So I was asked that I need to buy butter as well. I will just execute this, right? And again, I will print this grocery list and see, this was my original list, right? And at the end, this butter has been added. So this function is going to be very useful for you all. So just keep on practicing, try to add number of elements. And our next function, let us move on to our next function. So grocery list, then period, and then tab, right? This is clear. Oops, copy has been printed. Let me print clear, right? Clear. So suppose I don't know what this function, what this clear function does. So what I will do, I will again press Shift Tab. So it will remove all items from list. It will make my list empty, right? So let me do this. Let me execute this, and again let me print. Let me print grocery, and this should give me a empty list, an empty list. So see, this is giving me an empty list. This has deleted, this has removed all the items from this grocery list. I need to create this list again. Okay, so I will just copy paste it, and I am going to recreate this list, right? So again in my list I have cheese, bread, pav bhaji masala, and bhindi. Let us see the next function, which is, again I have pressed tab, which is copy. Why this gets, I think I'm not good at selecting the items, right? Okay, so if I just press shift plus tab, it gives me a return a shallow copy of the list. We'll see what is the meaning of the shallow copy, but I mean let's not do this, because this is going to create a confusion here. So no, we'll not do this copy function. Let me see the other. This is count, right? So this count, let me show you. So this count is going to return the count of, or the frequency of a particular item, right? So let us see, shift plus tab, return number of occurrences of value. So suppose inside this I want to know that what is the frequency, what is the occurrence of this element, this item cheese, right? So as you can see that cheese is present for just one time, so it has given me this one. Similarly, let me show you some of the important functions now. Okay, so extend and append, right? Extend is again a very important function of list. So extend list by appending element from the iterable, right? So this extend list, what does it do? Let us check. Inside this, what I am doing, suppose I am appending another list. For that I need to create again a list, right? So what I will do, I will say grocery. I again got a call from home, and I got a text message basically that this is the list of a few items which you need to buy along with whatever the items you are buying. In this, I need to buy paneer as well, and then capsicum, right? And then I was asked to bring watermelon as well, right? Okay. So let me write here grocery. If I'll just press tab, okay. See, now what does it do? What I'm doing, I have written this grocery list, which is this list. It consists of cheese, bread, pav bhaji masala, and bhindi. And I have created another list, which is list one. I got a call from home that I need to buy all these three items. So instead of giving me like items by items, they have just given me the list. What I want to recreate a list. I want to add all these items into the original list. So I will use this extend function, and let me execute this. Now let us check this grocery list and see. This has added this paneer, this capsicum, and watermelon at the end, right? So this has added these many items in the original list, right? So with this extend function, we can add a list to a list, right? And with the append function, we can add items to a list, right? So this is, I think, pretty much clear. Then let us see what all functions we are left with. So insert, reverse, and sort, right? So let us use this function sort. So by the name, it is pretty much clear that this is going to sort our list. Now let me do this. See, so it has sorted the list in alphabetical order, right? B, B, C, C, P, P, and W, right? So this has sorted my list. Then again, let me see the index function. The index function, this is the index function, and right, this is the index function. Let me press shift and tab and see what does it do. It returns the first index of the value. So by the mean first index, I want you all to pay attention here. That first index means that suppose if you have a list and in that list there are items which are occurring more than one time. So this is going to return the index of the first element. So I want to know that at which location my cheese is present. So my cheese is present at this third index. So 0 bhindi, 1 this bread, second this capsicum, and third is this cheese, right? So because we have already sorted our list, so this is now the correct positioning of the grocery list. And I have this cheese at this position. Right, now what I'm going to do, I am going to use this append function once again, grocery list, right? Grocery list, and I'm going to use this append function. In this append function, I'm going to add cheese once again, right? And let me print my grocery list. See what we have bhindi, bread, capsicum, cheese, paneer, pav bhaji masala, watermelon, and cheese. So we have cheese 2 times, right? I need to know what is the index of this cheese, right? See, I will use this function again. Let me use this function and let us see. Again, I'm getting this 3 option, right? So why am I getting the index at this position? My requirement is to get the index of this cheese. So we have another way to get this. I'm going to press shift and tab again and I'm going to expand it, right? See this. This is again a very beautiful function. So it says that it accepts these many parameters, right? This function accepts these many parameters. So the first is that value you have to give the value. In this case, my value is cheese. Now we need to provide the position from where I want to start, right? So I know that this cheese is already located at third index. What I will do, I will right here, at least make it 4, right? So I want to know that after this fourth position, where is the next cheese available. I will execute this and this time I'm getting 7, right? So I hope you are able to get the index of this cheese, right? Okay, now let us see how, if there is any function left or not. Dot. Okay, so we have almost done all the things. Then we have this pop, right? Pop. Again, shift tab. See, it remove and return item at index, right? So what I want to remove the item at a particular index. What I will do, I will write here the index value. I want to remove the item present at third position, third index, and this is cheese. Let me print my list again and see, I don't have cheese which was earlier present at third index. This pop item pops out the element at the index which you provide in the parenthesis. Now the next and the last probably function is copy, extend, index, insert. Insert is Insert is left, insert and reverse. Okay, there are so many to cover, right? Okay, so let me do this reverse first, right? Let us see what happens, and let me print. Right. So this has reversed the list. Whatever the list you have created or you have modified, it has just reversed the list. So you guys have seen that in Python, when you're using when you are actually learning Python, there is no need to learn anything. It's just that you should know that this is possible. This is a task which is given to you. You can do that. How you can do that? Python, Jupyter, or any IDE will tell you itself, right? You don't even have to remember the function, the functionality of the given function. You don't even have to remember what all arguments, what all parameters you need to provide while applying the function, right? You just need to practice. You just need to type and type and type. I will keep on saying, I will keep on advising you all guys, whosoever is watching this video, that just start typing. Typing is the only way to practice, only way to learn any language. Okay. So now let us move on to the next function. Then we have this insert. Let me check what does this insert function does. Insert object before index, right? So let me expand this. So see, I can see that, I hope you all can see this as well, that we need to provide at first position, we need to provide the index, that at what index we need to add or insert certain item, right? And then we have to add the we need to provide the object. So suppose I want to add here, I want to add like I want to add few things, I want to add an item at this position. So what I will do, this pav bhaji masala is located at which index? Second index, right? And here I want to add my rajma masala, right? Let us just execute this and see. See, so earlier that this pav bhaji masala was located at second index. Now my rajma masala is located at second index. So whatever the index you will provide here, this rajma masala will get added to that particular index, right? So I think, let me see, insert, index, pop, remove is left, right? Just remove is left. So let me check what does this remove function does. So this removes the first occurrence of the item. Suppose I want to remove this cheese item from my list, or I want to remove this paneer option from my list. What I will do, I will write here paneer, right? I will write here paneer and I'll click this remove X not in the list, paneer. Okay, so this should be, Python is a case sensitive language and I have written here P capital A, right? So I need to write it like this. Okay, and let me check my grocery list again and see, where is my paneer? Paneer is gone. Now I don't need to buy paneer. So this is my final list which I want to buy. So I think it is very much easy. It is very much easy with Python to learn list data type. Again, I have a task for you. See, I have given you this task, right? I have given you this task. Can we create a list inside a list, nested list? Okay. Now my next task for this video is that this is your grocery list. You need to reverse this list using indexing. You do not use reverse function. You don't have to use this reverse function. Instead, you have to reverse the list using indexing, right? Let us just give a quick revision to this list data type. At the very first, we understood the concept of list. What is a list? List is, you can say that it is an mutable data type. It is a mutable data type, and it is an ordered or sequential. It is a type of sequential data type, right? So this is an example which we have used throughout this video, this grocery list, and it starts with this, or whatever the items you want to insert inside a list, you just need to put it into a square braces. And list can take as many elements. It is a countable data type, and it can take either similar data types like this homogeneous data types, or it can also take different data types. It can be a heterogeneous list as well. Next, we have given a thought on this indexing in list. Indexing in list can be done in two ways: forward indexing and backward. Forward starts with 0 and backward starts with -1. So here you can see that the forward indexing starts with the positive integers and starts with 0. So this is the example of forward indexing. I need to know what element is present at second position. So this cheese is located at 0th position, then this 1, then this 2. So I should get an output of pav bhaji masala, and this is exactly what we got, right? And this is the example of negative indexing or backward indexing, you can say, and it always starts from the last element of your data type, right? Then we understood the concept that whether our list data type is mutable or immutable data type. So we also have checked the basic definition of mutable or immutable. We saw that if we can modify the data without creating a new variable, then we say it mutable. Modifying means that whether we can add elements to the data types, or whether we can remove the elements, whether we can update the elements. So yes, this all things we can do with list. Just for example, instead of this pav bhaji masala, I want this rajma masala. Here I have tried and I was able to modify my list, I was able to update my list. So my final list was cheese, bread, rajma masala and bhindi. Then we have seen some of the most useful methods available in Python. We have seen that there are like 2 or 3 ways via which you can add elements, and each way are different from one another. The very first way was append method. Then we also saw this extend method. Where is this extend method? We saw this extend method. Then we have seen this insert method. Where is that insert method? Somewhere we have done insert method, right? So this insert method insert element at the particular position. Extend method, where is the extend method? Where is the extend method? Where is the extend method? So yes, so this extend method is going to add another list to the existing list. And the append method, what does it do? Append method adds elements at the very end of the list. There is one thing I think I should tell you here. Suppose this is my list. Let me print my grocery list. I think I'm left with just one point to share. Okay, I will just print it. Okay, so please have a look here, guys, that this is my grocery list. Now I'm going to use append grocery list, and I'm going to use append here. But before that, let me create another list. Grocery, let it call as list 1, list 2, right? List 2, and I'm going to store few items here like milk, and then I'm going to add here peanuts, and then I'm going to add here water bottle, right? Now I'm going to add, earlier we have seen that we can append this list at the very end of the original list via using extend method. This time what I am doing, I am trying to use append method. Let us see what this append method is going to do. Let me print this. See, instead of adding elements, what it has done, it has added exactly the list. But when I was using the extend method, it was adding elements, right? It was appending the elements of that list to the original list. This is the basic difference between extend, append, and insert. We have also seen the reverse function. We have also seen the sort function. So all these things we have done. Now, I think this all things are clear. Now I have given you a task. The task was, let me create a string variable here. Like a is equal to, should not be append, a is equal to machine learning. Right? I am creating a string data type and storing it into this variable a, and I am just executing it, right? So now my variable a will look like this. What I want to reverse the string. And how I want to reverse the string? Let me see if there is any available function or not. First, let me check the type of this a. The type of a is string. We have seen that a list has a predefined built-in function of reverse, which reverses the complete data, right? Do we have the same with string? No, we don't have that, right? We don't have that. So what I will do, I will use indexing method, right? I hope you all can recall that that when we put this braces here, the first element is the start position, right? The first element is the start position. The second element is the stop position, and the third number would be the step. Let me print this for you all. This is giving me this. Now it's your duty to check why this is giving me CIEL. I have already explained in the previous video, but my concern is that I need to reverse this string. What I will do, I will put this a here and then the square brackets and then colon, again a colon and then -1. Let's see. See, this has reversed the machine learning value, right? So this was a task given to you, and this is exactly how you can perform using indexing method. There are other ways as well, but right now this is the most perfect way. This is a perfect way to reverse any string value using indexing method, right? So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, you liked the video. So yes, that's all for this video. If you have really enjoyed watching this video, if you have learned something from the video, please do not forget to like the video, and yes, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video.